See if we see anything in these roots. Nothing here, no snakes basking. Might still be early. Might need to warm up a little bit longer for how cold it was last night. Not really much to see. Keep on going. Alright, so I'm gonna try and sneak up on this baby turtle. Guessing it's a yellow-bellied slider. I don't think he has a clear view of me sneaking up behind him. But as soon as my shadow crosses over him, he's gonna bolt. Come here, buddy. Look at that. Little baby yellow-bellied slider. That's pretty cool. This probably, you know, hatched out last fall and overwintered in the nest, and then these days when it's been warm enough, this guy's, you know, been out basking and kind of doing what he's doing here, just kind of coming up out of the bottom, and probably gonna start hunting around for food so he can try and grow and not be a Ritz cracker for every animal that kind of lives in this habitat. So always cool to see the yellow-bellied sliders. These guys are really neat. It's a pretty one. Bright green, bright yellow. And put it back. Here you go, buddy. I'll put you right back on your stick. Oop. Stay on your stick. Balance. No? That's okay, he'll be fine. See a little water snake. Gotcha. Look at that. Ooh, look at the red belly on that. That's really cool looking. What's up, little fella? Ow, what are you doing? Nice little, I believe this is a Midland water snake. In this area, they're all Midlands. You go a little further north and they're northern water snakes. You tell by the banding. And this guy, just like that baby hatchling, just like that hatchling yellow belly, probably hatched out, you know, sometime in the, not hatched out, this guy was probably born in the fall and has been kind of hiding under stuff this whole time. So we're gonna let it go. There you go, bud. And he's just going around getting little minnows, little tadpoles, stuff like that. So just hanging out in this area, but cool. Something else, pretty neat. I like seeing babies. All right, this looks fun. Nice view. There's not a lot of logs. You can kind of see way out there, there's a log with a cooter on it. Most of the structure is actually underwater, so they're having to bask on like banks and stuff. Normally this is a lot shallower. You can kind of see through the water here a little bit. Oh, there's a cooter right there at the bank. Let's see if I can get an iPhone shot of it. There we go. Yeah, there's a cooter right there. Looks like a female, yeah. Or no, that was a male. I saw a big tail coming up for air. Gonna cross back over this. Let's see if that cooter's back. Yep, there goes one there. Look, there's the cooter right there. Nice. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. Don't move. Look at that. Eastern River cooter. These over here are really nice because they have a lot of orange in the pattern. Orange on the shell, orange stripes on the skin, and then their eyes are like a bright green or bright turquoise. So I always love getting to see these guys, and that's a really nice one. So that one's a female. That's not the male that we saw earlier, but it looks like she's already had her spring scute shed, and you can just see those colors coming through with that fresh shed. Peace. So now to cross this thing again. I don't know which one's the right the right path, but they're all pretty solid. They're I-beams. Hey! All right. Got some tacos. Now I'm gonna walk down, check out this place. This is the bottom of a lake spillway. It goes this way as a small creek. But this little spillway area has been really good in past videos for small turtles, snakes, all kinds of stuff. There's even mention of some possible American alligators here, so hopefully I'll be able to see something cool. But looking through the water, this used to be a really good stinkpot spot. A stinkpot spot. Also, I was always able to get water snakes here pretty regularly too. There's a shed right there. Yep, it's a nice looking water snake shed. Let's see if there's, can't really see any pattern on it. It's probably been here a while. I mean, there are erythrogaster, which are the plain bellied water snakes, and they don't really have pattern on them. So that's probably what it is, but you can see the head right there with the eyes. It's definitely a water snake, not a cottonmouth. So we'll keep an eye out for that guy. Keep looking for turtles. Here we go, stinkpot right here. Perfect. Oh, 2 stinkpots. Here's one here, and here's one here. That was cool. 2 male stinkpots. You got a large adult male stinkpot here, and a younger juvenile stinkpot here. This is really cool. Let's see if we can get a close-up angle with the phone. All right, 2 male stinkpots. You can see the large tail. And yeah, these guys are just on the bottom foraging next to each other. Usually males are kind of avoiding each other, but I think this early in spring, everybody's just kind of copacetic and just kind of doing their thing. And a few more weeks, everybody's gonna be focused on mating and reproduction, and you know, males will be chasing each other and hanging out near females. So pretty cool. Got 2 stinkpots. They look pretty good. So we're gonna let these guys go. Let's set you guys back down right here where you were. You're gonna go in 2 different directions. Man, look at the iron staining on that shell. That looks really cool. That's an old stinkpot. And then you can see this guy has that algae on his shell, and that really really hides him, you know, on the bottom like that. So 2 different ways of hiding, you know, that they didn't even do on purpose. Let's see what's over here. Oh, look at that. This is nice. Looks like a kind of more stinkpot habitat, but might be able to turn up something else. There's a stinkpot right here, just like I was talking about. Looks like we have a female. So yeah, this is a fully mature female stinkpot. And just like I was thinking, I was looking at how there was like a ridge here, and it was out in the sun, and stinkpots don't mind being in full sun. And so she was just finding something to forage on, and then probably gonna go up into this mud and down into these rocks. So they'll use all of this. They'll use all of this available habitat. Really cool. And you can easily identify the stinkpot by the distinctive stripes on the sides of the head. If she'll show us that. Probably not. And then they also have a set of glands here and here, and they use those for you know, emitting a musk. Some say it's for defense, some say it's got other purposes. For the purpose of this video, I go with the traditional. I think it's a defense that, you know, probably tastes bad, definitely smells bad. But you know, I also know that turtles will smell each other at the bridge, so it may have some kind of communication or social implication. But either way, I think it's pretty cool to see a stinkpot. So we're gonna let her go. Look how well she just blends right in. I love that. It's like the same algae that's all the way around. All right, so this is a sandy stream. Lots and lots of sand and silt, but it's really good for soft shells. So that's kind of what I'm gonna be scanning for in the sand, is buried spiny soft shell turtles. I'm hoping it's been warm enough that they should be out. I just have to scan the sand and look for, you know, disturbances in the sand where it looks like they've moved through it, buried in it, you know, that kind of thing. I'm hoping that we can get lucky and turn one up today. There's one right there. No, that's a stick. So I'm hoping we can turn. There's a baby soft shell right there. Perfect. gonna try and get like a little in situ shot on the phone. But man, that is awesome. Look at that little yearling spiny softshell just chilling in the sun. You know, that water is probably quite a few degrees warmer than it is in the shade, so it's just sitting there absorbing that warmth, getting warmed up, and just enjoying, you know, the early spring. You can kind of see some of the trails it left behind when it moved through the sand, and they blend in so well. Its body is the same color as the sand that it lives in, so that is really cool. Let's see if we can get in and get this guy in hand. Come here, buddy. Look at that. How cool is that? The spiny softshell turtle. What a beautiful little yearling. And you can tell this is the Gulf Coast spiny softshell because of the amount of striping on the back edge. The regular spiny softshell, I believe the Eastern, has a single line, and then the Gulf Coast has many lines along the back edge, and the spots actually kind of diffuse out into lines. And then I believe the stripes on the head are actually connected in the Gulf Coast spiny, whereas in the Eastern spiny there's separate stripes. So really awesome. I'm gonna take a couple pictures of this guy. All right, so I'm just gonna let this little guy go. See you later, buddy. Just gonna disappear into the sand. The spiny softshell turtle, perfectly adapted for living in the sand, like a little stingray turtle. All right, so this is kind of neat. This is actually musk turtle poop. So you can see his little footprints, and then came right here and pooped. And what comes out is little shell fragments. All right here, loggerhead musk turtle. This is what I was looking for. You're probably the one that left that little poop back there. Look at that guy. Perfect loggerhead musk. That is a perfect female loggerhead musk turtle. You can tell by that little tail right there. She's kind of agitated, but I would be too if I was eating and then some giant pink monkey picked me up. But yeah, this is what I came out here to see, so this is perfect. Let's get a picture of her. She looks so good right there. Perfect loggerhead musk. Let's go take her over towards the sun where the GoPro can get a better angle. But yeah, look at that. And see the pink on the skin? The skin was actually processing oxygen, and all those little capillaries close to the surface of the skin have filled up with oxygen while she's been on the bottom feeding. So she is tuned up and ready to roll. Look at those beautiful spots on her head. Awesome, awesome female loggerhead musk turtle. All right, let's let this girl go. Woo. See you later. There she goes, back into her creek. See ya. There we go, loggerhead number 2. Oh, got it. Nice one. Ooh, that's a chunky girl. Look at that. Very nice. They're all kind of beat up. It's like they get right on top of each other. Just kind of bite each other a lot. Really pretty loggerhead musk turtle. Look at that pink skin. It's where the skin is processing that oxygen in the water. And look at her dark colored mouth. She's been feeding on some seeds and stuff. Got those tannins inside her jaws. Great looking turtle. I'm gonna get a couple pictures. All right, let's let this loggerhead musk turtle go back into its creek. There you go. See you later. Bye. Another loggerhead musk turtle right here. Let's see if the phone can get the in situ on this one. Loggerhead musk right here. Oh, this one's got a pretty shell too. Look at that pattern. Beautiful loggerhead musk turtle. Another female. Look how beat up these guys get. Just tearing each other up. Another one, bright yellow jaws. Like, man, when the sun hits that and that pink skin, man, that's really, really pretty. So good looking turtle. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go back where I found it. There you go. It's starting to get later in the day and a lot of shade, so I'm wondering if some of the turtles are going back to their evening hide for when it gets cold again tonight. Though tonight I don't think it's gonna get below the 50s, so that's not bad. Not for this part of the world. I would still expect to see, there we go. I was gonna say, I'd still expect to see another loggerhead, and there is one. Perfect, another big female loggerhead. So it seems like the females are really on the move right now. Like I was saying, I would expect to see one, especially in this area. This time of day is really good for the loggerhead musk turtles. And you know, these females have good weight. She actually has an egg right here in this chamber, and maybe one in this follicle. They're not fully hard shelled, but I can feel the mass inside there, so. Very cool. I'm gonna let her go so she can make more loggerhead musk turtles. This might be the end of this video, but I want to thank all you guys for watching this. I hope you like this kind of fun POV style video. I had a fun time making it for you guys. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell so you don't miss any videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.